Welcome to the Comic Scoop, everyone. So this week has been a little odd for me. I didn't get to pick up my comics till later on, and I haven't really read through all of them. So instead of a review, it'll be a little more of a showcase this week. I do apologize for not a more in-depth critique on these issues. But by the time I read through all of them and do a video, we would be probably into next week, because yeah, these next few days are not looking so good. But we have some pretty big issues here, and I'll start off with X-Men, Immortal X-Men #1. This is written by Kieron Gillian and drawn by Lucas Werneck. Kieron Gillian is a pretty good writer. He has done the Marvel Darth Vader series. This one was really cool. It takes place like right after A New Hope and gives you a little more perspective on the Vader character. We have a couple covers here. I have the standard cover A, which is actually a wraparound cover. And this one's done by Mark Brooks. Story of this is kind of spinning right out of the X Lives and Death of Wolverine. So we're gonna see what the Quiet Council is going to be doing with Krakoa, picking up the events from that miniseries. And my other cover here is the Linnell Francis Yu and Sunny Go. It's referred to as the promo cover, but this is definitely going to be a connecting cover. Next week's Marauders #1 will feature the next part of this. One of the ones that I have read so far is Ghost Rider #2. This was fantastic. I really love Ghost Rider, and I really like what they're doing. I'm very excited for this series to unfold. This is a variant cover done by Peach Momoko, who also did a variant cover for issue 1, so I'm kind of excited to see what more she'll do. I believe it was last week Momoko had posted on her Facebook account the cover for issue 3, so I'm wondering if she's going to be doing it for the whole series. This one I did read through, and it's neat. You know, we pick off of Johnny Blaze. He has now turned back into the Ghost Rider and has picked up some of the memories that he's lost, but he knows that when he is the writer, he is someone else, or he's not necessarily conscious. And we have these two agents, or the agent and this seer, war round, who are searching for the Ghost Rider, but not knowingly. And this was kind of neat. Has some creepy elements to it. Johnny picks up some part-time work at this creepy hotel and discovers some dark secrets in there, which kind of forces him to turn into the Rider. Or Vengeance, if you want to be topical like Batman. But yeah, there's this crazy demon that's eating people within this hotel. And you have the hotel owner who is bringing offerings to it. This demon is living its best life until Ghost Rider shows up and kind of points out, like, hey, how are you here? You weren't supposed to be back. It's supposed to be our time now. And they face off a little bit and gets pretty gruesome. Actually, speaking of gruesome, I just kind of glazed over it, but the transformation of Blaze into the Ghost Rider is absolutely disgusting. Like, his face just melts off. That's so great. Yeah, definitely a cool series. Or at least, second issue to it. Now, speaking of Peach Momoko, she did the variant cover for Step by Bloody Step #2. First issue was a fun read, so I'm looking forward to, thumbing through this one too. And it also seems to be kind of in the same style where it's, there's no dialogue, and it's, the story is told through the artwork, which I am totally down for tonight. But, like I said, I read the Ghost Rider, and this is close up to the top of my list, but The second thing that I actually will be reading is the new Something is Killing the Children. This is issue 21. The previous issue, issue 20, came out in September 29th, 2021, so it's been quite a bit in between the last arc and this, so I'm pretty excited to get into this one. Something is Killing the Children is a really awesome series, and if you are into It or Stranger Things type stories, should check this one out. And I was just spending some time on the internet trying to locate what's the artist for this variant cover, which I could not find. I just kept seeing the list of other variant covers, but there was one that I was about to get, and it was a pretty colorful cover, and it had like all these monsters in the background, and Erica, the main character, kind of looks almost 3D with how the colors are done. But then I saw this, she has her mask on, and it's not just this, but yeah, that's what sold me on the cover. Cover within a cover. This one's really neat. Yeah, definitely top of my list to read tonight once I get back from work. Another big issue for this week. Another big issue for this week is the Amazing Spider-Man number 93. This is the end of the Beyond storyline that they've been doing the last couple months. Actually, like, ASM has been coming out once a week since they've been doing it. And I don't usually pick up Spider-Man, or at least Amazing Spider-Man. I have a thing with that. But this cover was fantastic, and it's a key issue, so I definitely had to pick it up. This run has been done by Zeb Wells and artist Patrick Gleason, who is the artist for this variant cover, and it's really gorgeous. Gleason's cover art is always really cool. Very like minimalistic, but also not. Yeah, this was a neat one. From what I understand, Ben Reilly, the Peter Parker clone, has been Spider-Man throughout this series, and you know, they get to go toe to toe, the two Spider-Man in here. I've thrown through this a bit. They have the Mayan helmet from Octavius that helped Otto get into Peter Parker's head. So I'm wondering if some of this is in there. Now that this arc is over, I do kind of want to look more into it and read the story all together. But yeah, the story looks pretty neat, actually. And there's some big things that happen with Ben Reilly here. And as far as I know, his memory has been altered throughout this, so he isn't necessarily the Peter that we all know and love. And he kind of dawns a new destiny by the end of this. Animal Castle number 4 came out. This has been a fun read. I'm curious to see what more the character Miss B is going to be doing to help the rebellion against their quote-unquote president. Let's see. Another thing I haven't been keeping up with so much, but I had to pick up today, is the current Hulk series. This is Hulk number 5. I just saw this variant cover, and it's just like I love it. It's so clever. It's gorgeous. This is part of the storyline that they're calling the Smashernauts, I believe, where the Hulk is basically a space vessel, and Bruce Banner is navigating it through the cosmos. And in this issue, we have the Hulk facing off against a Gamma monster version of Spider-Man. So that's a pretty cool villain idea that they have there. And yeah, I'm excited to see what this issue is all about, and probably will get me into reading the other ones too. Yeah, it looks like they are really turning up with this. Another key issue is the Captain Marvel 37. This is the final X-Gwen variant cover with Gwen Stacy as Mystique. This cover is done by Ryan Gonzalez, and the story is written by Kelly Thompson with Julius Oda as the interior artist. In this issue in particular starts a new arc and features the new character Binary, who is like the sentient energy created by Carol Danvers. Let's see, I have a Silver Surfer Rebirth number 3. This is a Carnage Forever variant cover. This cover is done by Paulo Sakirvia. And this is really neat, a nice little nod to back when the Carnage symbiote took over the Silver Surfer. And I just really love the glow of like the cosmic energy in his hand, and the board. The board's really what does it. There was a couple other Carnage Forever variants that I really wanted to get that unfortunately were sold out by the time I tried to pick them up. But there was like a Miles Morales cover, which was really neat and had a nice yellowish orange background that made his character pop, and a Spider-Woman cover that, yeah, that one was really cool. I'm gonna have to track that down somewhere. Alright guys, well that's about it for this week's video. Let's see, I believe I might have missed something actually now that I'm trying to wrap this up. Yeah, there you are. Rogue Sun number 2. Yeah, definitely reading this one right after Something's Killing the Children and Step by Bloody Step. Rogue Sun number 1 was neat, and in this one, you know, we get to get more into how he is coming to terms with this new power he's created, and yeah, I like looked through the beginning a little bit, and there's like this. He has these moments where he's talking with his deceased father, and I don't know, it definitely really shows the trauma that he has, or I guess the how his dad is kind of like in his head, still controlling him after all this time. Alright, well, thanks for watching everyone. Next time it will be more back to my regular style of videos, and once I'm done through all of these, I might do, well, I'll probably will do another little video going more into detail of these stories. I appreciate you all so much. Keep on reading, and until next time, bye.